Let's go to 449. First up, 449. Who's that?
Andy, Jace, how you doing?
We're very well. Who are we talking
Jace.
to?
It's my name's Billy.
Hello, Billy. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. You sound a very professional man.
Yeah, very lively as well. Very
thank you.
confident.
That's
confident
very
Billy.
kind. That's very kind. It's because I'm listening to your show, and it's wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you. Thanks, Billy. What have you phoned
Okay,
up
I've
for?
got a-
Make it even more wonderful.
I've got a question for you. I've got a bit of a story, quick story, but I want to ask you and Jace if you believe in fate. And I've got a little story, and then I'd like your answer.
Oh, Jay, you can answer that first.
What is
Okay,
fate?
so
Just give us
my story. Okay, I'll give my story. It might change your mind on whether you believe in fate or not.
Okay.
You don't know whether we do or not, though, Billy. First,
Can I just say, in case people are unaware what fate is, it's do you believe that things are meant to happen for a reason? Is that right?
That's the one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go on then, Bill.
Okay, so I lost my wallet, and it had my ID, money, credit cards, and a photograph of my dog in it. Okay, so a couple of days later, I found a phone on the train. I phoned the person. It said home on the phone, so I phoned the person who'd lost it, and I agreed to socially distance myself, meet them and give it back. When I arrived, the guy was clearly very happy because I'd obviously found his phone. He said that there was still honest people left in the world after all, blah, blah, blah. I told him that I knew how it feels to lose something important as I'd lost my wallet a few days earlier. The guy then took a wallet from his pocket and asked me if it was mine. I'd opened it up, and there was the photo of my dog. You can't imagine how surprised we were. It was almost like, it was set up. All my money and cards are still in there, and I've got the guy's contact details now. We've spoken a couple of times, but we were both absolutely gobsmacked. Within the space of a week, I'd lost my wallet, he'd lost his phone, I called the phone, I went round, took his phone back, I spoke about the wallet, and he had my wallet. Unbelievable, true story.
Billy, I will say that's one of the most remarkable stories I've ever heard.
yes, yeah. I'm not even sure that's fate. I'm not sure there's a word for that. Is there? Fate doesn't do that justice.
No, I don't think that's fate. Yeah, that is what's going on. That is what's going on.
It was unreal.
Have you phoned up a national newspaper to tell them that? Because that would definitely go in.
You reckon?
Yeah. You get paid for that and all.
Very slow news at the moment. It's only bad news at the moment.
You'll be in Closer magazine as well. Or is it still called Closer, even though we're social distancing?
I can honestly say that the journey that I made was only about 10 miles. It wasn't like I was going up to Durham, sightseeing or anything.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh,
Billy?
very good.
In your wallet, did it have any details about you? Phone number, home address, anything like that?
No, credit card, so it would have had my name on there. And obviously, if they'd have called the bank, they wouldn't have been able to give any contact details on that one.
No, I was just wondering why, when he said it's nice that there's still honest people left in the world, then he pulls your wallet out of his pocket. I just thought that was a bit weird.
Look, Stinks, you're starting to doubt the story, aren't you? You're starting to
No, I'm
poo-poo
not doubting the story. I'm not doubting the story. I'm doubting the other fella.
Are you poo-pooing,
The other
Billy?
fella. No, I'm not poo-pooing. Just, why has he got your wallet in his pocket?
Yeah, I think
Because
you're poo-pooing, Billy.
when we were talking, so when I said to him, when he said about honest people, I said, yeah, and then I said about my my wallet. We actually travel on, not at the same time, but we were travelling on the same train.
Yeah, but why did he have your wallet in his pocket when he found it a week ago?
I don't know. Well, obviously because there was no contact details in there.
He's still got it in his pocket.
Weird? Does that not freak you out that he's still got it on him? Why hasn't he left it at home?
Are you starting to be poo-poo Billy's story?
I had no idea. It was in his suit pocket, so I don't know. Maybe it's the same suit. I mean, maybe it's the same suit. It was in his jacket pocket, so maybe it's the same suit he's wearing when he's on train.
If you found someone's wallet, would you take it with you wherever you went, or would you leave it at home and work out how you're going to return it?
Well, no, because it was in his suit jacket. He was wearing a suit, so I just assumed that there's not
Billy, is this a true story, Bill? Have you just phoned up the midnight train just to get on
it, Jay?
No, I'm starting to poo-poo it as well.
Honestly,
I think we're both poo-pooing you, Bill.
I just said, look, we've been in contact. I can get the guy to call you tonight, and well, if he's awake, and clarify it.
I think your name is giving the story away here as well. The fact your name's Billy as well.
What do you mean?
Billy?
Billy BS.
I don't understand. Honestly, Jake, Andy, look, you've got to answer my question now. Do you believe in fate?
Do I believe in BS?
I don't know the answer to that question, of course, but all I'll say is for every person that's lost their phone and their wallet, every person that's found their phone and their wallet, there's a million people that have
Billy,
it.
I'm not having the story, mate. I'm not having it.
You're not having it, Jay?
No, I'm not. Not one little bit now. I think now we've asked a few interrogating questions.
No,
What's
honestly,
the bloke's name?
true.
What's the bloke's name?
Can I ask, Billy, can I ask a question? When you
Which
found his
question?
phone, how did you dial home? Because all phones are locked.
Yeah, it doesn't add up.
Oh, no, honestly, on this phone, finger scanner obviously is not going to work. But if you turn do you know about Galaxy 10 phones?
No.
I'm gone. I've gone.
There's a cheat. There's a cheat on the Galaxy 10 phone. Other
There's
people
not.
know this.
Go on,
Yes,
hold
there
on.
is.
not.
Hold on, Jay.
You turn it. Yes, there is. You turn it off. You
Yeah.
take the SIM card out. You put the SIM card in your own phone. If it's a Galaxy phone, you get it on and you push 1, 2, 3, 4, and it will come up. You try it seriously. Ask any of you.
Jay?
Ask any.
Jay,
Hold on,
what's
hold
the
on.
1, 2, 3, 4?
Hold on. What's that? Oh, I can smell something stinks. What's that I can smell?
Honestly,
Bill.
I know what it is.
You ask
I know.
your
It's
listeners-
Billy
Ask
BS.
your listeners tonight. Ask your listeners tonight.
So
Ask
you've
your
got the same
listeners,
phone?
Honestly.
You got the same phone?
What's that?
You got the same phone?
No,
So hold on.
each other.
You've managed to do this. He happens to come out and answer the door with your wallet in his suit pocket.
yeah, and he was wearing exactly the same suit as me at the time.
Right, hold on.
Honestly, Bill, come on.
Hold on,
Bill,
hold
come
on.
on.
Hold
Bill,
on,
come on,
Bill.
mate, come on,
Have you got
come
the
on.
same phones as each other?
We both got a Galaxy, but not the same phone.
But you just said you had both the same suits.
Yeah, same suits, not the same phone.
What do you mean, same suits? What do you mean?
Billy,
We were both
Billy,
wearing
look,
the same suit.
What, both from like...
what Moss Bros,
No,
Mr.
not
Byright,
Moss.
Mr.
Well,
Byright.
hold on. Well, they were both the same
Billy,
make.
Billy, I'm not having it, mate. Billy, we're not
Hold
having
on.
the story.
Hold on, Jay, let him finish. They were both the same make.
I don't know if they're the same mate, but it was both blue suits.
Billy, what's the-
navy blue suits.
No,
Billy,
absolutely no
come on,
way.
Bill.
There's,
No, I
Billy,
don't
come on,
believe
mate.
it now.
Billy, admit now.
Come on, Bill.
Admit now. You've phoned up. You've had a bit of fun. You've had
Come
your
on,
minute.
Bill.
You've had your 5 minutes on air. It's absolute BS, isn't it?
It is absolutely true.
No,
Why is he
Billy.
carrying
come
your
on,
wallet around?
Billy.
Why is he doing that?
Was he always
He
to
had the
do?
wallet.
Don't tell me he
wallet.
turned out to be your long lost brother.
Are you sure you weren't just looking in a mirror?
No, not at all. Not at all. He had
Why?
didn't
Okay.
from me, doesn't
Why
anything
is he?
like me.
Why is he carrying your wallet around?
Yeah, there's so much that
must
doesn't
have
add
been-
up here.
No, listen, he must have been wearing that suit.
Why
on
would he
the
wear his
train.
suit?
He would have put the wallet in the jacket pocket, and he had the same suit on when I went round.
Okay,
So
I'll
you're
tell you
telling
what,
me
Bill,
that he wears that suit and he wore the suit since he found the wallet and he didn't think, oh,
he
I'll
thought
take
he
this
got
out of my
changed.
pocket and no, no.
No, because
No.
there's no police station in the village that he lives.
Billy, this. Stop it now. Come on, mate. Stop it. Stop.
Honestly,
Billy,
you'll see
Billy,
it in the
Billy,
paper.
stop.
Billy,
Give me an
someone's-
idea of going to the paper.
Stop, Bill.
Billy, someone's just put on social media, Wallet Man, this is you, obviously, Wallet Man, I'm not having it. He's put a poll, truth or Porky Pie. 100% say
Honestly.
Porky Pie at the moment.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to vote as well.
One person
100%.
voted. That's one person that's voted.
No, there's two votes
Right,
now.
I'll tell you what, can we, what's the other fella called?
John.
Was it John Smith?
Was it Smudger?
John Smith.
Was it Smudger?
No, it's not.
What's his
no,
surname?
Smudger.
What's his surname?
Reeves.
Was it Johnny Liar?
Right.
No.
Can we...
Or Johnny Rotten. John
Was it
Reeves.
Johnny, was it Johnny Poo Poo? Can we speak to
No, not-
John on tomorrow night's show on the Midnight Train?
Come on, get him on.
I'll send her a message. Yep, absolutely fine.
Yeah?
Well, I'm saying fine for him. I'll message him, and
Okay.
I'm sure he'll be keen to do that.
I'm sure you know what he'll say. Just phone up with your mates.
No,
Okay.
honestly, I won't do that. You give me the idea of going to the papers, because I hadn't even thought about that, and then they can interview him, and you'll know it's true.
Yeah, but we just sniffed through your story. There's no way anyone's paying any money for that.
I'll tell you, Billy, listen, Billy, we've got other people on the line, right, for the Midnight Train. Can you hold on and we'll ask what they think, and then before we go to break, we'll come back to you. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Bill, stay there. Let's go to Craig's up next.